Welcome to Black People Love Paramore, while it's still called that, because who knows how much longer it's still going to be called that. Unclear. Black People Love Paramore is a pop culture podcast, not about the band Paramore, but about the common and uncommon interests of Black people in order to help us feel a little bit more seen. I am your host, Sequoia. And today we have our beautiful, wonderful, well-lit, almost chocolate, close to chocolate
Sequoia.
now that it's summertime, co-host Jewel. But before we get to the episode, y'all already know the general housekeeping. Give us a rating, give us a review. You can talk to us on really anywhere. You can talk to me on Instagram, you can talk to me on TikTok, you can talk to us on YouTube. All the comment sections are open for love primarily, but also, you know, if you want to talk a little shit, that's fine too. I'm gonna talk my shit at the end of the day.
I might have to after that introduction you just gave, the way that you treated me, a guest.
You just said that you're not light skinned, so now I'm saying that you're not light skinned, and you're mad at me for saying that you're not. Anyways, if you are going to listen on a podcasting app, though, that is the Spotify's, the Apple Podcasts, rate us, please, and give us 5 stars because we're 5-star bitches. And if you want to be a self-proclaimed 5-star bitch at that, or a self-proclaimed Mocha Grande, as we are, hit the show notes. There's a link for you to buy some merch with all of that aforementioned stuff on it. Boom. Today's episode is a fun one. I'm actually pretty excited about one. This one is songs turning 18 this year. So there's been so many songs that turned 18 this year. And I came up with this episode from a TikTok. There was like a compilation video that came up on my TikTok FYP of pop punk songs that turned 18 in the year 2025. And I guess because I'm like, damn, not my favorite childhood songs are graduating from high school this year. Like they're legal adults this year. That's terrifying. So yes. And who better to do it with than our resident actual emo, Jewel, because I was a baby emo and Jewel was a full blown.
I had a lot of feelings in my chest.
Full blown angsty, you know, teenager. So there's that. We'll start with the obvious. With the classic, with the fantastic. Paramore's Riot turned 18 this year with singles like Misery Business. That's what you get. Hallelujah? ? And Crush, Crush, Crush.
Sequoia. Sequoia. No.
I like Hallelujah. I'm joking. I like it. It's cute.
How'd it go?
Hallelujah.
Oh, you do know it. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you. And if
did you like Riot when it came out? Like,
No.
Did you listen to it?
No, I didn't. So
I went to the mall. I went to the mall and I purchased that CD.
You went to the mall and you purchased a physical copy of Riot. Like you went to, where'd you go? Like Zoomies, Hot
Cumberland
Topic.
Mall. I'm pretty sure that would have been FY, whatever that store is called for your entertainment. FYE.
Yeah.
I went to the mall. I purchased Riot. And I said, oh, they have a first album? Give me that too. I purchased Riot and All We Know at the same time.
That's fair.
Physical copies.
Yeah. And like, I guess having purchased both of them back to back, did you feel like there was a stark difference between them? Or were you kind of like, oh, this is Paramore overall?
No, maybe it's because I got into them at the same time that it didn't feel as stark to me.
Right.
It was one did have much more Christian elements to it.
Yes,
which again,
Riot is Christian.
No, I'm talking about All We Know to me was more Christian.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
You know what? You might be right. Yeah.
More Christian. But I feel like, again, baby emo, also former church girl, purity ring child.
Fair.
The churchy vibes, I liked it. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Look at her giving Bible verses a song. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. So, yeah, I was a huge fan. I was instantly obsessed with all things Paramore the minute I got those albums.
Do you remember your first time hearing Misery Business?
I don't remember the first time I heard it. I think I got the album shortly after hearing it.
Okay.
And I remember, I think it was like I think I went to the mall with like my best friend and she was like, oh, I'll get it for you for your birthday kind of thing. So I think it would have been like fallish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I remember getting the albums. I think it was shortly after hearing Misery Business. I'm pretty sure I probably would have heard it on MTV, which is where I heard most of the songs that we're going to talk about.
Same.
I'm pretty sure I would have seen the video on MTV. What I do know for absolute certain is it was subsequently my MySpace status.
As it should be.
Did have to have the lyrics in my mind because I was beefing at that time with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed everybody to know. You know what I'm saying? I loved half these songs were for MySpace.
Yeah.
Half these songs.
That's a fact. When you came upon what you thought was a little gem that everybody wasn't really coming upon, you definitely throwing it up on the MySpace page proper so it can play when you go to your MySpace page. Yeah. And also throwing it up as a little status on Yahoo Messenger, AIM, you know, whatever that you had. Yeah.
There was a girl at my high school that I had a little, she actually lived in my neighborhood. There was a girl in my neighborhood that I had a little back and forth with. And we were sending shots at each other via MySpace status.
That is so fun. Wow. I miss.
Like, girl, I'm going to see you on the bus. Say it with your chest.
100%. You literally got your headphones on, not looking at each other on the bus. No eye contact at all. Get home. Yeah. MySpace fingers.
Down.
MySpace fingers down. Yeah. My first time hearing Misery Business, yes, was definitely MTV. Yeah. I'm getting ready for school in the morning. You know, you put on that one MTV Jams or MTV something.
It was like a morning show.
Yes. It was like a morning, like a morning channel. And it would just play music video after music video after music video. And Misery Business comes on and I'm like, now what?
What is this?
Was that? Whom was that? I was taken by Haley almost immediately. That red hair, I was taken by her immediately. I was like, oh, she's the coolest person I've ever seen in my life. I'm obsessed.
That's when I went and bought my little rinse. I mean, I never gave orange, but I did get burgundy. You know,
you gave a little burgundy.
I did have to go give a little burgundy.
She gave a little black girl burgundy. Yeah.
MTV gave me a lot of the white bops. I got to be honest, because when I think about that morning show, going to school in the morning, this is not a punk one, but No Doubts. It's My Life.
Yes.
When they were like recreating Chicago, I saw that video and I said,
yes,
this is cinema. I love Gwen Stefani down immediately.
I feel that. I think I might have learned of that one on the Nighttime Network for Teens. Maybe. So I might have learned that one at night. But you know, same. It played a music video as a commercial break. Right. Like, I said, huh? Funny how
we give it theatrics. I love it. Yeah.
Right. Love it. Ooh, a good time. Yeah. Yes. Misery Business. Truly the beginning of my Paramore moment, the namesake of this podcast. Obviously, the first song I ever heard by Paramore was Misery Business. And I was like, wow, yeah, that was great. In the music video, Haley has something going on with her eye makeup on the side of her face. And I never quite knew what that was. It looked like she had like sequins or something. It was some type of texture. Or maybe it was like leopard print makeup on the side of her.
Like I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember what it was.
It was strange. I remember looking at it and being like, oh, something wrong with her face. Like she got something going on.
Did you play Guitar Band?
Rock Band?
No, was it Guitar Hero? No, Guitar Hero.
You talking about Guitar Hero or Rock Band?
I'm talking about Guitar Hero.
Right, they were competitors. I played Guitar. I played
Guitar Hero because I was hit that snare.
Yep. Wow. I had all the pieces too. I had the drums. I had the guitar. I was the lead singer naturally, as one is. I started a band from that called Melomania.
You started a band?
I did, called Melomania. Yes.
Quiet. No, this is making me feel old. Blockbuster was still around, and I used to go rent Guitar Hero from Blockbuster down the street.
Wow. But what did you just sing? You must have just sang, unless they had the guitar.
No, I literally just played the guitar.
They have the guitar?
No, I just played it on my controller. Like I literally just played the guitar on my controller.
I didn't know that was an option. Yeah, right. Was it on the Wii? It was on the Wii.
It was on PlayStation, I feel like. Because I didn't have Wii. I'm pretty sure it was on PlayStation too.
Okay. We was having different experiences. My mom just found my Wii and had the audacity to ask me if I wanted it. Said to do what with?
What would I be doing with a Wii? I never had a Wii, but yeah, there's nothing you could do with a Wii in 2025.
What would I do with that Wii? She was like, you sure? You can watch DVDs on it? I said,
Facebook
why would I have a DVD?
Quickly.
Right. I don't have any DVDs. Why would I have a DVD? Anyways, yeah, Misery Business was great. That's What You Get really gets too much for me. I feel like y'all give it way too much. I'm sorry.
Don't ever piss me off again.
I'm so sorry.
And that's how I know deep down in your spirit you weren't a troubled child with a lot of feelings. Because that's what you get when you let your heart win. It's for the angsty girls. It's for the girls that felt let down.
It ain't sound angsty enough. It had too much. It was too pop.
But that's the thing. Like, that's the juxtaposition. You know what I mean? That's what we liked.
That's the art. That's the right.
Yeah, like, that was the whole point. Like,
fair. Okay, hey.
I loved it.
I did like it, but y'all be acting like it's better than Misery Business, and that's crazy to me. I actually can't understand why you would ever say that.
It is
now,
classic, regardless.
One that is underrated is Crush, 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 which also came out this year.
Okay.
Crush, Crush, Crush. That was the one that I felt like should be getting what That's What You Get gets. I'm like, that one had more angst. Nothing compares to A Quiet Evening Alone. Just the 1, 2. I should be counting on. That never happens. I guess I'm dreaming again.
I'll keep the bridge.
It's a good bridge.
I'll keep the
Rock
bridge.
and roll, baby.
Yeah, I'll keep the bridge.
Don't you know that? It's great. Okay, boom. That one came out 18 years ago. It's graduated. We called this name. It walked across the stage. It graduated already. We handed it its diploma. Next. Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy's Infinity on High came out 18 years ago. First of all, what is the year for 18 years ago? What year was that? 2006? Okay. 2007?
That's what I was confused by.
2007, 2027, 2007. Sorry, I don't know math for real.
See, I said it's two girls trying to do math, and now mistakes have been made. Anyway.
Right. I said, anyways. Jump scare. Please don't ask me to do math live on the air, please. Anyways, Fall Out Boy's Infinity on High came out in 2007. Also turns 18 this year. We had singles such as This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race, Thanks for the Memories, and Take Over the Breaks Over. I don't know Take Over the Breaks Over, but I do know Thanks for the Memories and This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race.
Yeah. So did you know Fall Out Boy before this?
I doubt it. Knowing me, okay. I doubt it, but I do prefer their music before this album.
I see. So I, again, same with Misery Business, I discovered Fall Out Boy through MTV because Dance Dance came on like
Dance. Yeah, it came on.
Dance came on like, baby, they was going to play that video if they ain't played nothing else.
Dance is one of those songs where if I never heard it again in my life, it would be too soon. I don't need it. It's too much. It's too much. They played it everywhere. It was everywhere.
They didn't play it out, but it's good.
I hate Dance Dance. Garrick loves it. Garrick is always like, that's his trolling song for me. I can't do it.
So, yes, I knew about them before we got to... But I feel like Fall Out Boy has a lot of lore that really fascinates me.
It is fascinating. I really didn't know that much. I had no idea, but one of my friends has a Fall Out Boy podcast called Sugar We're Going In. And it's like the history of Fall Out Boy in hip hop. And she's like a Fall Out Boy super fan. She follows them on tour. I love it. Shout out Scarlett. She follows them on tour, like... and goes to multiple shows during the tour. They're familiar with her because she's always there. You know, it's like it's her brand. She makes videos about it. Like, she's really knowledgeable about it. And from that, I learned a lot of their lore that I had no idea about. And it's
fascinating.
Surprising. Starting with Pete Wentz being a black man.
That's a biracial.
Who knew?
That's a biracial.
Who knew that was a biracial man? I had no idea.
Black people leading the pop punk revolution. You know
Hello.
I mean? Great. Incredible. I love it. Yeah, no, but I was a fan of Fall Out Boy. I continue to be a fan of them. I think I probably discovered Fall Out Boy. I would have been in middle school at that time.
For sure.
Definitely throughout high school. Like, I remained a fan. Like, I don't remember, but I also went to a black high school. Like, I feel like people weren't talking about Fall Out Boy as much anymore, and I was still very much 10 toes down about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I do get it. What's the thing about Fall Out Boy is them song titles didn't make no sense. This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race.
I don't know what they be talking about. I really don't know.
The lyrics in Fall Out Boy songs don't be making no sense.
I really don't even understand what Thanks for the Memories is about. I know they're angry, but I don't know.
Right. I'm going to make you bend and break, say your prayers, but let the good times roll in case God doesn't show.
But why he not coming? Like, I don't understand what is the beef.
Why would I be present when God wasn't present?
I don't know.
I am nowhere without my Lord and Savior.
Sequoia. Play with somebody else, okay?
That's why I love Paramore. Hallelujah. Anywho.
Lightning is going to strike at this very moment.
I'm not. I do. Anyways, yeah. Fall Out Boy, beautiful. We gave it its diploma. It walked across the stage. Boom. It has graduated. Boys Like Girls. Boys Like Girls. I only not. I wouldn't say so. No, just like the singles. Did you?
I played that album out.
That one that's white with the blue, with the green and pink on the cover.
I played that album out.
The
and
Great
you want to know the
Escape.
funny thing? I was in a stampede going to a Boys Like Girls. Did I ever tell you this story?
You almost got trampled
didn't almost. I was on the ground.
Stop! What happened? Tell me.
I went to Six Flags, had a Boys Like Girls and Metro Station concert.
Yes.
Teamed up. They was going on.
Yes.
They was at Six Flags.
As
Me and my tall friend, I'm 4'11", tall friend, model height. We go to the I was about to say Metro Boomin' Child. We went to the Metro Station and the Boys Like Girls concert. Then white people took off running. I was on the ground.
Stop! Oh my goodness!
I said, first of all, they don't even have music for us to be stampeding. You know what I'm saying?
They don't. They really don't.
Boys Like Girl, they're way more pop to me.
Yes.
They're very for the lover girls. They're very much like, you can tell they're making song for the girlies to swoon to.
Yes.
Why am I being trampled?
Right. Wait,
You know?
what is okay, I'm trying to remember how The Great Escape goes, because the only thing I can think about right now. Great Escape. Okay, because what I'm thinking about is I'm begging you to be my escape. And I'm like, that's not the correct song.
They made one. They made Heels Overhead, Heroine.
Heroine. I remember that. I feel like a hero.
I loved them. They just made me feel all tingly inside when I was a teenager. I just liked them. They were a good time.
They were for the girlies for sure.
They were.
They were for the girlies for sure. The Great Escape is 18 years old, so
insane.
Boom.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's across the stage. It's graduated. We gave it its diploma. Metro Station, from the album Metro Station. Remember when musicians would only name their albums, their first album was always self-titled?
Sometimes they do the second or third.
Sometimes it would be the second or third, But I feel like it was like almost always like there was a self-titled album in a musician's catalog, and that's just like not true anymore, like at all.
Sometimes, but like
Sometimes, but like
Sometimes, yeah.
Metro Station's Shake It is 18. Shake, 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 shake it. That was also very pop.
Yeah. I came across a video of me when I was in LA in June, and we were listening to that in the car. And I panned over to, I was you in the front seat, Ryan was in the passenger seat, I was in the back seat with my boyfriend. We all like this. We are rolling down the windows, we dancing with everybody. He in the corner like this.
That was really fun. That was really fun.
We had an exceptional time on the way to the Kendrick Lamar concert, listening to Shake It and the Black Eyed Peas.
That is exactly what we were doing. My favorite part of many nights is the ride there.
Yeah.
I love a hype ride with the right music, with the right people. It is an unmatched vibe. But yeah, we was listening to a little Shake It by Metro Station because that's a good vibe.
Naturally.
Trace Cyrus is one half of Metro Station.
Did you have a crush on him? And
no.
then the other one, brother. What was the
Mitchell Musso's brother.
Mitchell Musso brother.
I don't remember his name, but Mr. Musso and Trace Cyrus is in there together. Also, since when is a band two people? You know?
Neither of them were my crushes. I will say, I didn't have a crush on none of these men.
No, sure didn't. Not a single, actually. I'm trying to think. Did I ever? I'm looking back.
Where I stopped.
I didn't have a crush on any of them.
I was not swooning.
Right. So this tells me if Shake It came out this year, did 17 Again come out this year? Metro Station. Or 17. It's not 17 Again, right?
I don't know that. I know Shake It and that's it.
You know 17 by 17 for might be 17 forever and we can get away with this tonight.
It don't sound unfamiliar, but it certainly doesn't sound familiar. Could be anything.
I cannot believe. I have a hard time believing you don't know 17 Again. If you, it was all also a big single.
The funny thing is, I either knew music from MTV, which means it was a huge single, or I knew it from my random friend who had it as their MySpace song, which means
fair.
5 other people knew it. It was it was either obscure, deep cut, or massive hit. It was never
You
anything
do
in
be
between. It was
knowing
always
random,
really random.
obscure, deep cuts, and I'm like, why would you know that?
One of the things I will say is the girls that I used to beef with in high school, it was because we were the same person.
Yeah.
So when I was beef with them and I would stalk them on their MySpace, they would have good music.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and acquire it.
You'd
you know
snatch
what I mean?
it. Yeah, you like that belongs to me now. Thank you.
And then I had a lot of guy friends who also listened to similar music, and so I took a lot of music from them too.
Now, you know, that used to be my favorite thing to do. Mm-hmm. When you date a man and you absorb his music taste, I was not
dating none of these men.
Well, for me,
I know.
I'll speak for myself. And you kind of sink into them like a vampire, and you suck them dry of all their good music taste, and then you take it into your next relationship and you pretend like you just like, you know what I mean?
See,
like,
I think for me, it was like the guys that I would get this music from. I thought they were great friends. I did not want to date. Like again, it was similar to the lead singers of the bands. They gave lead singer of the band energy where I was like, I do not want you. I do love the music.
I don't want anything to do, but I do love the music. The white boy that I dated in middle school and freshman year of high school, he put me onto a lot of this. Actually,
every episode I tell you, don't bring him back up. At every episode you continue
to
bring him back up.
Zach is a part of my lore at this point. That's, one of my friends recently, one of my friends came to visit me from Texas. No, one of my friends came to visit me from Texas. We went to middle school together, and she went to high school in Texas. She like moved away, whatever. She came to visit, and she was like, whatever happened to Zach? And I'm like, I still have him on Facebook, whatever. She was like, can he see? And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, he was legally blind. The way that I had wholeheartedly forgotten
when you were dating him
that man was legally blind. Yes. I had wholeheartedly forgotten that detail about him. And it was like a progressive thing. So he definitely had some vision issues when we were in high school. And like, she was like, I wonder if he can see now. And I was like, why would you say that? And she was like, Sequoia, you don't remember? I said, oh my God.
You didn't care nothing about that man, but you done used him all up and down this podcast to talk about your little lore, but you don't even know nothing about him. That's sad.
Anyways, that man wore eyeliner, the whole thing. So
yeah, stop.
He did. He wore eyeliner, black fingernail polish. And fingerless gloves that went all the way up here.
Was terrified.
My mom was sick to her stomach.
I know your mom was terrified.
My mom was so upset.
Cause I got one of them mamas that's like, I'm gonna support you in anything you do, but like you can see on the inside, she's like internally why would you bring this child into my home?
My mom don't even have a good poker face. So my mom was like, I guess I could take you to the mall to hang out with Zach. She was like, can I meet Zach's mom? That did not help, child. That did not help at all. When they met,
my
that didn't help.
Tell me you can't date him. Like I not in the opposite direction. I dated a guy that was a little too in the streets. Well, I didn't date him, but he liked me and he kept trying to like date me. And my mama said, that is a baby that needs some guidance. Tell him to give me a call. You cannot go out with him.
Stop. Tell him to give me a call.
I'm happy to be a parental figure for him.
Funny.
He needs to get lost from my child.
I can't. My mom was also, I feel like my mom felt similarly, but she knew that I wasn't
gonna go for it.
I wasn't gonna go for it at all. And so she like, let me hang out. And then when we broke up because he felt like she was racist, LOL. She when I tell you, she all but clicked her heels together like Cordell from Love Island. I said, I actually can't do this. I swear she was jumping around. Meanwhile, I'm heartbroken. I am deeply heartbroken and sick to my stomach. It took me about a week. I was down for about a week. And then I popped back out. But I was sick. And then we got back together. And she was mad. Anyways, so he showed me a lot of this music. Thank you, Zach, for your contributions to Black Americans everywhere. And then I swear to God, somebody's gonna see this video and be like, Sequoia, I forgot about him. One of my friends that listens to this is gonna be like,
I keep telling
this is insane.
Stop.
I can't believe you're saying his name. Right.
I say don't bring him back up. And you bring him back up every time.
Oop, not my niece just text me, girl, what the hell? She getting real comfortable. She didn't turn 13 and now she acting funny.
And I know it better be some type of emergency.
She having a friend. She's having a friend situation that she's been having. She texted me at 10:30 last night trying to work out this friend situation. I said, "Baby girl,
go to bed."
Meanwhile, I'm up till midnight helping the shop. Anyways,
13, I was absolutely not asleep at 10:30. I gotta be
at all.
I was watching Fresh
and it's
Prince.
summer. Yeah, no, she's up.
In the bed.
She's up. Avril Lavigne, Best Damn Thing. The single Girlfriend also came out this year, 2007. This is another one of those songs where if I never heard it again, it would be a little bit too soon.
I wouldn't celebrate.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sad if I heard it again, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not one of those things where, like, if I never heard it again, I would be... I just, you know, it's forgetful to me. It's forgetful.
Hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. This is a pick-me anthem if I ever heard one.
But I like the other songs. I looked it up because I was like, I know this was my album, but I was trying to figure out, like, what was it? Okay, so...
What else is on there?
Let's go through.
Yeah, let's dive.
I loved I Can Do Better. Oh, God, Dr. Luke produced all of these.
As he did at the time.
I loved I Can Do Better. I loved The Best Damn Thing. I loved When You're Gone.
When You're Gone.
Everything Back But You. Basically, I like this whole album. I loved Everything Back But You. I loved Innocence. Keep Holding On.
Keep holding. Yeah.
You know? She has some. Now, Avril.
Yeah.
You did something in 2007.
Yeah. Avril before she was taken over by, what's that, like Melissa? She did something. Not no, but not yes either. You know what I mean?
I've never been more concerned.
You know what I mean?
What's going on?
And it was around this era where she started to look a little funny in the light.
And why do you think so? Why do you think that around this era? Why
I don't know. She started to look funny in the light. That's all I know. I started looking at her and I said, that's not the same. That's something's different. Somebody's cooked here.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Anyways, Hayley Williams actually was supposed to be a direct competitor to Avril Lavigne. That is like the way that her career started. They like got her started and they're like, okay, yeah, we see Avril, we see Kelly Clarkson, we think you could be something like that. And she was like, I want to be in a band. And they were like, yeah, but the solo girls are really where it's at. She said, yeah, and I want to be in a band.
Be my friends.
So yeah, get my boys behind me, and I'm happy to front and sing and do all that stuff. But like, as far as going Avril, as far as going Kelly, I want to be in a band.
And not for nothing, like she did give me, because I used to be on YouTube watching vocal videos of Haley Down. Like she did have the chops.
Yes.
But also the band had the drama that I was really like. Were you enthralled by the Paramore drama?
I wasn't enthralled, but in retrospect, I totally understand.
No, as it was happening, break up. I done quit. I'm back. I was in it.
Yep.
I was in it, and I was like, wow, and it just made the music richer to me. The drama, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really did.
Yeah, I loved
you could really hear the way he was banging on them drums because he knew he was at risk. You know. Okay. So then, after Girlfriend, boom, graduated, move across stage. Cobra Starship had an album called Viva La Cobra. I definitely remember this album. One of the singles from this one, Guilty Pleasures, turns 18. Jewel claims she doesn't know the song. It goes, I came here to make you dance tonight. I don't care about
this for me. You sang this about 10 minutes ago and I didn't know it then either. Never mind.
I don't care about my guilty pleasures for you. Shut up, because we won't stop. No.
Okay. I ain't never heard that a day in my life. Kiss My Sass.
I don't know Kiss My Sass. Another song from this album, though, is The City Is at War, and that one smacked. The city is at war, playtime for the young and rich. That one smacked. City Is at War actually smacked.
I gotta say, it says Kiss My Sass features
Travis McCoy.
every time I heard he was on the song, I'm gonna be honest, that made me not want to hear it.
I could definitely get that. I'm
sure he is a lovely man. He seems
certainly
to be doing well. He seems healthy, and happy. I am happy for him. In that specific era, the minute it said featuring, I'm no longer in.
I wholeheartedly understand that. Travi, I am really happy for him and his sobriety. I don't know if you saw his I saw a TikTok video of him recently talking about how he was addicted to a drug, opiates maybe.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
And like that really like had a grip on him.
Yeah, I just remember he was dating Katy Perry at that time and she made Circle the Drain about him. Do you remember that song?
No, Circle the Drain.
And she was like, I'm not sticking around to watch you go down. And she's like, wanna be your lover, not your fucking mother. I'm not gonna stay and watch you circle the drain. Basically, she was talking about his drug addiction and how like she just could not stay in that relationship anymore because he was like falling asleep mid-sex and like, you know, struggling. He was struggling. He was on drugs.
Falling asleep mid-sex is...
During foreplay is the lyric.
Deeply insane.
Cause the pills you take, I'm a forte. That was the line.
Okay. Come on, Katie.
Katie did get.
She had some.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's the most. I do remember he was struggling because I remember that being like a big thing that she was like making music about their breakup. But
right, so he's out of it now, and I'm really happy for his sobriety. And now he talks about it, and is like a whole advocate against people being prescribed heavy medication because obviously he got onto it because he was prescribed it for something that happened to his leg, I think. And,
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then, he had got onto it for something prescribed to his leg. And then once the pills ran out, it was like painkillers.
Start going to get.
No, once the pills ran out, he said he started withdrawing hard. And he wasn't aware of opiates at the time, whatever. So he like went to the doctor who was like, something's wrong with me.
Yeah.
And the doctor was like, oh, what medication are you taking? He was like, oh, this one. And they were like, oh, we have to wean you off of that. And he was like, what do you mean wean me off? Then they were like, yeah, we have to wean you off. And he just like apparently went cold turkey, didn't pick it back up again until he was like out with a friend or something. And the friend was like, oh, do you want this pill, bro? Like it's like 800 times stronger than the stuff that you were taking before. And he said that set something off in his brain. And he said it's like touching God is what they described it to him as. And he was like, I have to try it. And so he did, and that spiraled him back into that addiction.
This is also how I know, like, there are neurological things at play because our
definitely
brains work differently. Because when you say that to me, I'm like, get away from me immediately.
Yeah.
But there are 1,000%, like, I know people. There are 1,000% people who are like, I want to try that. That's
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, our brains are simply different and like more predisposed to being interested in different types of shit.
Wholeheartedly, because that sounds like a warning to me. It's like touching God. I can't touch him for a reason.
Not only am I not doing it today, actually, I've lost your number. You won't see me again after this interaction because you're trying to do things that I don't want to do.
Facts. I don't want any parts. If that man wanted me to touch him, he would let me touch him himself. I'm not about to force it. Are you serious?
You're trying to make me meet God, and I'm not coming back here.
I don't want to do that. So yeah, he said that's whatever. So now he's sober entirely, but it took a long time. He said it's like 10 years of like shame and pain and heartbreak and hurting people around him and all that type of stuff before he was able to come to. Anyways, he's graduated though. So congratulations to him and Cobra Starship for Kiss My Sass, whatever that is. Never heard of her. But Guilty Pleasures, Smacks, and Soda City is at War. Moving on. We the Kings. Check Yes Juliet also turned 18 this year.
I love Check Yes Juliet.
Check Yes Juliet was cute. It was a really cute moment.
It was fun.
Yeah. Wait, that just reminded me of a different song that I used to listen to at the same time. I don't even want to. Let me just see what year it came out for. Oh, this came out 2 years earlier. It was Just the Girl by the Click 5. You don't know that song? Jewel, yes you do.
If I heard it, I clearly didn't like it.
Just the girl I'm looking for.
Oh, no, it wasn't my type.
Okay, that's it. It was way more popular.
I do know it, but
yeah.
it was
definitely it wasn't my type. Not angsty enough for a teen angst Jewel. But yeah, Check Yes Juliet. came out same year. It was a cute song. It's not my favorite by any means.
No, it's forgettable to me, but I did like it. But I also liked Skyway Avenue. Like, I liked a few of the We the King songs.
I don't know Skyway Avenue. How does that one go?
You put me on the spot in a way that I know that I know it, and
I totally get you. I totally get you.
Okay,
we'll move on. She's graduated. Boom. My Chemical Romance. Oh my God, I have on a My Chemical Romance shirt. So technically, the album came out in 2006, but the rollout was 2007. So we're gonna put it in here because it's iconic, naturally. Okay. Welcome to the Black Parade.
Get kept back and graduated a year later.
Right. And that's exactly what happened with MCR. Actually, the rollout didn't happen. You know, they didn't get to walk at graduation until 2007. So that's what we're talking about. Welcome to the Black Parade. Famous last words. Teenagers. I MCR'd pretty hard.
I listened to Teenagers before we got on this, and I said, "What a terrifying song!" But I loved it down.
I did love it, and now in retrospect, I don't like it at all. I don't like the way that song sounds now. I'm like, ew.
I actually still love the way that it sounds. But
really?
I'm like, whew. Yeah.
It is scary though. Teenagers scared the living shit out of me. Me too. They could care less as long as someone will bleed.
If you're troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for
the things that they did.
9
1
Hello, please.
Very much giving the same energy as that Pumped Up Kick song.
Very much Pumped Up Kicks.
Yeah.
But we hadn't had enough school shootings for MTV to be like, cut it. You know what I mean?
Very much. Sad. Very
and that's a little
much.
sad because we were still playing Teenagers. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Pumped Up Kicks came out at a time where we were like, we shouldn't.
Wait, hey guys, I don't really know that. Right.
It's not the time. Yeah.
I think that's bad.
Yeah.
Wait. What's the man that made Panda that sound like Future?
Designer.
Yeah. Didn't he make a song that was also like Timmy Turner? He's reaching for a burner to kill everybody walking. What was up with that? What was up with people being obsessed with kids in this way?
It is storytelling.
It's storytelling.
Sadly, that is in our society. So
it is. Yeah.
It's a little dark.
Anyways, welcome to the Black Parade. We need to talk about Welcome to the Black Parade. Welcome to the Black Parade, the song, was such a big moment.
It was huge.
That song is like an odyssey in itself. Like it's a whole long journey. It's beautiful. The music video is kind of scary. It's in black and white. There's like a character. I did every day actually. It's in black and white. The character's in the hospital. He has these big black rings around his eyes. He sits up. I'm assuming he's dead. And he's in the Black Parade. It was fun.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate what that song meant for that moment. It also was like, I was like, this is not what I want to hear before I go, while I'm getting ready for school. I gotta be honest with y'all.
How does the first dun 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 dun, so good. And then the hook on that one is the hook on that one. I mean, not the hook. The original on that one. Do or die. You never make me because the world so good. My Chemical Romance is actually fantastic still to this day. I saw them live maybe 4 years ago. Yeah, I saw them at the Forum in LA maybe 4 years ago. They were really, really good. And then I looked up Gerard Way's age, and he was like 48. And when I tell you that man had breath control, running around that stage in a skirt, chef's kiss.
Good for him.
It was incredible. It was actually really good. And then Famous Last Words also came out this year. Famous Last Words is my favorite My Chemical Romance song.
Is it?
Yeah. That one's good.
Tell people why.
I like how angsty it is. I like
it. Okay.
I like when they growl at the beginning. Hold on, let me find it. Famous Last Words. Yeah. That I can't make you stay. But where's your heart?
That's a very Sequoia song.
It's really, and I know there's nothing I can say. It builds. It's so good. The way that shit builds. It's crazy.
You love theater.
I actually do. I love an angsty, dramatic, theatrical foolishness. That's why I loved Vampire Diaries. That was angsty, theatrical foolishness. You are not a Vampire Diaries girl at all? Mm-mm. Jewel. Were you a Twilight girl at all?
Not one bit. Remember sitting in the movie theaters going, what the hell am I watching?
I've never felt more distant from you.
It is what it is, sweet people. We got to acknowledge it and move on. Vampire Diaries, I believe, was airing while I was in college. And it was airing in Atlanta. And I remember really wanting to be into it because it was like filmed here. I just didn't care.
Wow.
I didn't care.
Okay, well, I'll move on. Anyways, that's why I liked Vampire Diaries. That's why I liked this TV show on Netflix called Dare Me. It was this angsty, dramatic teen thing. It literally had one season. They canceled that quick, and I was upset by that.
You know, the people of my culture, we had One Tree Hill. You know what I mean? We had real drama. We had real romance. We had real heartbreak, death even, school shootings. We had many things.
I had Degrassi.
You didn't watch One Tree Hill?
No.
Like, kind of didn't watch it, or you just really genuinely
I literally never watched a single episode of One Tree Hill. I never watched a single episode of Supernatural. I didn't watch a single episode of Heroes.
I have the box
nothing.
I have the One Tree
Hill box set.
Absolutely. That was my identity. That show. Like, I was like, I want a quote from that show tattooed on me.
Jewel, be serious. Be serious quickly.
I was 18. I was a teenager.
I'm so happy you didn't get it. Why
not? You know what I mean?
I'm thrilled that you didn't get it. I'm actually really.
I think the quote is a little silly now, but.
What is it? You remember the quote?
Yeah, it was people always leave.
That was the deep.
The quote was people always leave because the main character is really angsty.
You attribute people always leave to One Tree Hill.
Yeah, because that was the quote that she would always say. She would always say people always leave.
Oh, she always said it. It was a recurring quote.
That was her thing. It was a recurring thing that she said.
All right. Why would you get that tattooed on your body trying to cement that people will always leave? I
believe that people do always believe. I believe that. And I said you just got to accept it. I was angsty. I was an angsty teen.
You were angsty in a way that I certainly was not. So
we know I'm a little you felt scared. Joy and happiness, and I'm unbridled joy. We know, girly.
I did. I was This is so funny because my childhood best friend's partner now is like, you guys were such happy children, and I'm like. ... First of all, I was emo, and she wasn't.
No,
let's start there. I was emo and she wasn't. And they're like, you were happy. I'm like,
the thing is, like, did I have trauma in my childhood? Sure, but I don't think that my childhood was that. You know what I mean? It did not require the level of angst that I, for whatever reason,
I don't get the sense that it did.
That deep.
Yeah,
like I was not in the trenches that hard. Like
you were angsty over a boy. Over boys. But
I also know. But my uncles died when I was in high school. Like I had 2 uncles die when I was in high school. Like I had shit going on.
Well, damn. Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I did.
Yeah, I had my uncle died. One uncle died in 9th grade, and the other one died prom of senior year. So I feel like I had a lot of.
Died prom is actually
died literally prom was on Saturday. He died Friday. So
okay, that's too much.
Not going into prom. But
did you go to prom?
You know they didn't want to tell me. Like
because
my grandma
just,
had told my mom, like, you can't tell her that he died. And I was like, she was acting weird. And I was like, what's going on? And my mom was like, nothing. And I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, your uncle died. And I'm like, I don't have time for this. Are we going to get my nails? Because we were going to get my nails done. And she was like, because why would you tell me like that? Like, I think that you're playing. And she was like, no, he died this morning. And I'm like, it's 6 p.m.
Why would you tell me this?
And she was like, I was going to drop you off to get your nails done and then go back over to the house where he died. And I'm like, all of you people are nuts.
I'm a little scared.
Yeah. And when I got to my grandma's house, she was like, hey, baby, what's going on? And I was like,
I know.
Someone died here. And she was like, why would you tell her? All of you, straight to therapy.
That's a good grandma.
Straight to the office right now.
That's a good grandma, though.
Yeah. So I feel like I just had a lot. Again, not like massive things, but I just had a lot of angst as a teenager. I don't know.
I get that. Yeah. I get that. That's fair. That and to be fair, that is kind of massive also. So
well, here we go. Okay, anyway, moving on.
Graduated, just like you. All Time Low, boom, is next. All Time Low, Dear Maria, Count Me In, 2007.
I would put that with Check Yes Juliet for me.
Would you? You know what? I like it better than Check Yes Juliet. It's a little less pop, but it is still a little. It was never my favorite.
I like it. I will listen to it if it comes on.
Yeah.
It is not my favorite.
There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen. What did that mean? How old was he? I feel like he was too young.
That yesterday, and I wanted to understand what the hell he was doing.
Right. I feel like he was too young to be talking about drinking to the bottom of the bottle or something.
I was like, was he talking about like a pen bottle? Like he pen Mitch? Is this a scroll? Like I don't know what he's
a scroll in the bottle. I gotta drink it all to get the message out and unfurl it.
I don't know what he was talking about.
That's funny. Okay, boom. 303. Now, if it's one thing about me, I 303'd hard. I 303'd really, really hard. Really? I had both of their first albums, the hard copies, the CDs.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. 303 right here. And then the gold one. I can't remember what the gold one was called. Wait, is this the same album that I'm thinking about?
You know, you probably done got the bands mixed up. Oh.
No. I know the band. I'm trying to think, is this the album that came out? Oh, Want came out in 2008.
You said this is not my album.
Oh, this is not my album. This isn't my album.
So wait, you didn't realize you didn't know the songs?
I was looking at them and I was confused. I will say I was looking at these songs listed here and I said, it must be something
Wait,
else.
Okay. So the ones you liked were before this or after?
After, 1 year later.
Okay.
I think I know Holler Till You Pass Out. They literally just did a lot of screaming. Let me see. Oh, wait, also was on Want as well. So they put it on, I was about to say, because I know that one. I'm gonna hit you from the back. 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 I'm gonna hit you from the back and make you holler till you pass out. So
this is the type of stuff, if I heard it coming from my child room, I'm turn it off. Turn it off.
Can you imagine your child listening to I'm gonna hit you from the back. I'm gonna hit you from the. I'm gonna make you holler until you pass out. I'm taking that phone. I swear I'm taking that phone. I'm trying to find this other.
That's nuts. That's absolutely insane.
Holler till you pass out.
And why does it sound like they're at a like it's so rowdy?
I'm gonna hit you from the back. Okay, and then there's Electroshock. Let me hear this one. I don't like that already.
Let me get. I said we pop punked very differently.
Oh, I don't know this one. That sounds bad. I don't know it. I don't know.
As quickly as possible.
But I 303 down. So while I don't know these, I'm actually going to.
What you mean to tell me is that they not only released this song one time, they put it on the second album?
They sure did. They put Holler Till You Pass Out. Yup. They sure did.
That has angered me.
You know 303, Don't Trust Me.
I know who they are. I know that one song.
They have this one song, Rich Man, that was my shit to this day. I have it saved on here. I will rap bar for bar. They were a rap duo, more or less. Two white boys went to Boulder in Colorado for college, met each other in college, started making music, you know. 3 babies in the backseat singing to you. Won't you play that song? In my home, with my homies all singing to it.
So wait, why would I listen to that?
Rich Man smacks.
I ain't never heard it in my life.
I'm gonna just say this one time that Rich Man smacks. That's all.
But did you used to be on songmeanings.net?
I never heard of that website.
It was before Genius came out.
It must be.
You know, Genius was at first rap.
I certainly do.
.net, so that should have been the. It was before we had Genius. But you couldn't, it wasn't annotated. It would just be the lyrics, and then you would have to scroll to the comments and then read what people say. Obviously, we have now evolved. But I used to be on songminutes.net hard, just looking at people talk about the songs. I just loved it.
Wow. No, it makes sense that you're a music journalist. And well, you're a journalist, but you know.
Had to say about the songs and the lyrics. I say that because what I'm realizing is that, like, I think we had different taste in songs, but I'm like, okay, like I liked Sum 41. I like The Used. I like those kind of groups that you weren't really like interested in, but I like them because I like the lyrics. I like the like emotionality of the music. You weren't there for that. I've never been a
lyrics driven girl.
Yeah. And so I'm realizing that like I was listening to those songs. Like The Used has a song called Smother Me that's 6 minutes long. And it's the most like emotional ass shit. And I was
about like wanting to be loved real bad, like wanting to be smothered type
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. Cute. And it like the lyric, I'm sure you've heard it because it's like, let me be the one who calls you baby all the time. That was like a lyric, like everybody used that lyric, like it was like a caption kind of thing.
Everybody where.
Okay, well then never mind. My black emo friends though, of which I had 4. Anyway, but like I'm realizing now that you liked like the music, you liked the like vibe and what you got from it, and I was listening to emo shit because I had feelings.
Oh yeah, no, you know I like the angst. I like the energy. I liked the energy and the sound, but I honestly, up until very recently, I couldn't tell you what. I could recite the lyrics, like I knew the lyrics word for word, bar for bar for like most songs that I like. Don't know what they're talking about. No clue what they're talking about. Like never sat with it ever. Never read a lyric like
that, or like let me read how they talked about that, or you know what I mean. Like that was my thing. Yeah.
I was just reading the lyrics for "That's What You Get," and I was like, "Oh, they're talking about something." Oh, okay. Because like,
Sequoia, how you gonna say you don't like the song and you don't even know what the hell going on?
I do like the song. I don't like it as much as y'all do. Y'all be dragging it. Y'all be doing too much. Y'all be doing too much.
Because we listened and we internalized.
Doom 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 doom. No, sir, I don't want to be the blame not anymore. It's your turn. Take a seat. We're settling the final score. I'm like, okay. Why do we try to hurt so much? I can't decide. You have made it harder just to go on.
Move on.
I was like, what are you talking about? You know, like I was like,
crash. Was talking about something?
No, but it sounded better. That's the bottom line. That's the main thing. Crush.
And see, I feel like I like crush less because I feel like crush gives vibes.
Crush definitely is saying nothing. Like when you actually read those lyrics, I have no clue.
What a rock and roll, baby. We're alone now. What are you talking about?
Rock and roll, baby.
Good time.
Don't you know that?
Vibes.
Definitely vibes. Definitely vibes. The guitar riff was sick. Guitar riff was sick. I love the musicality. That's my thing. I love an instrumentation. I love the musicality. I prefer organic sounds, which is why I've outgrown 303 now. They have like a lot of electronic sounds. I never liked Britney Spears' Womanizer era because it was too electronic.
Like the little rapping.
Now, one thing about me, I've been a rap girl whole life. In any capacity, if you're gonna rap, I'm gonna listen.
And these are some white men from Boulder, you said?
Yes, two white boys in college at the time in Boulder, Colorado. I'm a listen. If you're rapping, you have my attention. Will I think it's good? No, not necessarily. Will I listen to see? Yes. Did I think it was good?
That. What was that when they were talking about that white boy that did that freestyle? They was dragging him on TikTok.
Stop it. No, it didn't. Don't ever say that.
I can't remember what he said. Where it was like,
what's his name? Luke. What is his name?
Ian, but I can't remember what the bar
I can't remember it either. It was insane. The way it did not rhyme, had no rhyme scheme, like, nothing going on.
There is a literal follow-up that makes so much sense.
So much sense.
You went out of your way to bypass that shit.
It was insane. And the fact that that was a XXL freestyle, like a legitimate XXL freestyle, actually pissed me off. I'm like, we have fallen so far. I'm on a tangent now, but speaking of we have fallen so far, nothing has reminded me that we've fallen so far as bad as this Clips album has reminded me that we've fallen so far as a genre.
What do you mean? Oh, because it's so good.
It's so good. Yeah. It is so good. It has really just put a spotlight on like, oh my God, what have we done? What have we done? What's wrong? What's happening? What are you little niggas doing? Pick it up. Pick it up. Like, it's actually, it's insane. I have not liked the album this much.
Was nothing but like clips, TikTok.
To this day, my shit like, can feed me
performances, lyrical breakdowns, interview clips. Pusha T being shady, Malice just staring off into the wind.
So like, funny. They are so funny. They are the perfect. Everything about them is perfect.
I think you reposted it. The clip that got me was like when he was like, I don't like to listen to rappers who don't rap. And they juxtaposed it with Whitney Houston being like, I rarely listen to singers who can't sing.
Can't sing. I enjoy to listen to.
That's my type of people. Those are my type of people.
I do love it. I must say I do love it. Yeah, I got chills.
Let's get back to that. Let's
get back to that. Honestly, let's get back to that.
We haven't really had that energy since Aretha Franklin died. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not giving. You know what I mean? Like we really need to bring that back.
She said, "Okay, beautiful
bring
downs.
back standards."
Hello, where's the standards? We got Ian. That's the XXL freestyle.
I can't.
When in 2003, it was probably Clips.
I can't.
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. What is going on? Anyways. That's really it. I ain't got nothing else I want to talk about on this list. Jewel, you see anything else on here that sticks out to you? You know Dashboard Confessional. You know the song Thick as Thieves, These Bones.
I don't know that. I do know Dashboard Confessionals. I don't know those specific
Same.
songs.
I know Dashboard Confessionals.
Some of those,
I don't know those
like
songs either.
Sum 41. I know With Me, The Used. I liked a lot of The Used. I knew some of these folks, but they were more like, they weren't as poppy and they weren't as mainstream, I guess.
Yeah.
As some of the other artists.
Yeah. No, same. 303 was way bigger than I thought they were. I went back and looked at like all of the Vans Warped Tour headlines. I thought they had over one
song and disappeared.
I went back and looked at Vans Warped Tour headlines for like 10 years, like a 10-year span. When I tell you they headlined like 4 separate times, like headlined.
Well,
I don't mean they
Sequoia,
were on the lineup.
They didn't know headline.
I don't mean they were on.
No, they didn't.
I swear to God, they headlined like 3. I'm being
with what music? I've only heard that one song.
You heard what I just played you. They was Rich Manning. You know
how mad I would be if I stayed to the end of the festival for me to hear "Holler Till You Pass Out."
"Holler Till You Pass Out" really is wildly egregious. It's actually kind of crazy. I'm not your boyfriend, baby.
I'm not your boyfriend.
I'm about to go throw my Converse out. I don't even want to be a part of this community no more. I'm good. I'm finished.
Yeah. Punk Bitch also smacked. I'm going to play just a little snippet. It's fun to get your reactions. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get to the part. Never mind. Whatever. He just screaming, "Punk Bitch. Because I've seen it before. Punk Bitch. And you don't care anymore. Punk Bitch. And I just want you to know." And then they had their second album.
You know what I mean? Who am I to say?
Their second album. Oh my God, it smacks.
Sequoia, you listen to multiple albums from these people?
I had hard copies of multiple albums from these people.
To me, the thing about Don't Trust a Hoe was it was so silly and so like over the top that I liked it.
To you.
Correct.
Silly to you.
That's correct. But I liked it. It was a moment. It was fun. It was a good time. I certainly don't want to hear 10 of them.
Well, speak for yourself.
Clearly.
I would love to hear.
Because what you're telling me is that there are four different years that people. You
know My First Kiss with Kesha too. My first kiss went a little like this.
But I also was a diehard Kesha fan. Like I was so into Kesha.
Yes.
So I knew that song because of Kesha.
Now hold on, I know some Kesha came out in 2007.
Kesha was my ringtone in high school. I gotta tell you, that was my ringtone from my crush. What was that song that I had?
Oh no, Kesha came out way later. Oh.
Yeah, Kesha came out around 2008, 2009.
2010.
Nuh-uh.
I mean, Animal came out in 2010. Yeah, Animal. That's the one that I came in at.
Well,
Animal
that makes sense
Cannibal.
because that would have been when I had that ringtone. Yeah. What was the song? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Animal.
I had the hard copy of Animal and Cannibal. I am.
It was Steven. I used to have Steven as my
Steven.
ringtone.
Why won't you call me? Sitting here waiting.
Kesha. She was a fun girl. That was a fun
Kesha
girl.
was great.
She did Over the Top right. She did Vibes.
She did. She really did.
She did Silly Goofy Dilly Dally right.
She did Sleaze correctly. This was Sonic smut, if you will, and it was like really well done.
But
Sonic
well done.
Smut.
It was
I
well
loved
done.
It. I loved it down, and still to this day, when I hear Kesha around this era, I'm like, yes,
amongst the
deeply,
Black Eyed Peas, amongst whatever else we was listening to in the car in June was Kesha. We listened to a lot of Kesha that day.
We sure did, and it was a good day. That's it, child. Jewel, you want to tell the folks about anything you would like to tell them about?
No, my socials remain the same at Jewel Wicker Show. You know, shout out to the girls with feelings. I don't know why Sequoia didn't have none, but community.
My boyfriend had enough for me. He was the emo one amongst us.
Yeah, I did. Maybe if I had dated men with black eyeliner,
you know, and a pocket knife that he carried everywhere.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Again, I went to a black school. So different connotations, different vibes.
He went to he was homeschooled, so he didn't even go to school.
He was also white.
Yeah.
Okay. Different connotations, different vibes. Let's move forward. Thank you.
That's it, y'all. We ain't got nothing else to say. Yeah, you already know the whole thing. Comment, email at Black People Love Paramore.
Nice comments only. Unless you want to tell Sequoia that she was mean to me to call me light skinned.
Please go back to the beginning of the episode and let me know if I called you a light skin, because I certainly didn't. She actually is projecting and having a moment, so which is very light skinned. We will let you have your moment and have your feelings. Goodbye, friend. Love you guys. See you all in a couple weeks. Bye.
Bye.